Ring ring. Hello Piklu. Tuini. Acha happy 60th birthday. So tui kita korre 12 tarik kita korre. So let's meet at PB. Ami Shumon re janaimu, Sujoy re janaimu, Frankie re janaimu. Let's meet then, okay? All right. Chal, bye bye. Piklu and I, we studied together from 4th grade to 12th grade. From 4th to 8th grade, we were in St. Peter's. 9 and 10, we were in St. Anthony's. And 11 and 12, we were in St. Edmunds. So in 4th to 8th grade, it was Piklu, me, Shumon, and another friend called Frankie, and there were other 2 more friends I'll mention, Hilol, Kanti Dash, and others. When we were in 4th grade, Piklu had a kancha who used to take him back home and who used to carry his bags. So we would often kid Piklu on it because in 4th grade, I used to actually go by bus from Dhanketi, where St. Peter's was, and to Bada Bazaar, and then walk from there home. So we acted tough with him. On many of the days, actually, I used to walk with Piklu and his kancha to his home in Auckland. We took the road behind Loreto, and I don't remember the exact road, but I went through to Auckland. Piklu used to collect a lot of the Khelar and Khelar cover. He was a big fan of soccer. I was also a big fan of soccer. Actually, those days we followed the Calcutta League very closely. So once he was done reading those books, I would collect the books from him, and then I would, walk all the way from Auckland to Garikana. Actually, it's quite a long stretch. During our lunch break, we used to play soccer with small tennis balls in the roller skating ring that we had there. So during this time, actually, another thing is that at one point, actually, I think I had a fight with Piklu, and I remember not speaking to him for at least 2 to 3 months. But after that, we got over it. I don't remember why we fought, but I don't think we fought after that. So when we were in 7th grade, Hilol had already left St. Peter's, and he went to St. Anthony's. And Anthony's was a different kind of school, and they were allowed to go out during lunchtime. And he would come to our school during lunch and show off that he had become like this hero and big guys, and we were still caged in this big hole. So we were pretty jealous with him. But 8th grade, we all got to go to St. Anthony's. Myself, Shumon, and Frankie, and of course Hilol was already there. St. Anthony's is part of the Don Bosco school. It was very huge. Every class had 3 sections, and we kind of got lost in the big ocean. Of course, there was also a time that we came of ages. The school hours were very short, from 8:30 to 2:30, and we had 1 hour of lunch. There we met a couple of new friends. One of them was Sujoy Chaudhary. So now it was Piklu, me, Shumon, and Sujoy. And during Sujoy used to stay in Laimukra, which is close to the school. So during lunchtime, we used to all go walk to his house. And Sujoy had his own room those days, which was quite a privilege. We never had our own rooms. And so these 2 years passed on, and then after our other thing is that St. Anthony School had gone to Shubroto Cup. It was coached by this is Pradeep Kumar Banerjee, PK Banerjee. So he was a renowned soccer player. He coached our team, and St. Anthony School had gone to Subroto Cup. And I'm not sure whether they won or not, but probably they could have won. I'm not sure, but it was a pretty big deal that Anthony School made it to the Subroto Cup. And actually, many of the students from our school also later on played in as part of the Shillong state teams. So 11, 12, we all went to St. Edmunds, myself, Shumon, Shujoy, and Piklu, and our college those days is called pre-university. We didn't have to wear any uniforms, and the school hours were very relaxed. There was no one to, keep a tab. You attend, it depend on whether there was no class and class roll, so you could attend whatever classes you want. Whichever classes you didn't want to, you could be in the cafeteria. So our pakha gojiye chilo tokhon amra we made a lot of new friends also, and many of our interests got diverged at that point of time, so many other groups joined us. So some important milestones is that I think a couple of times we had even gone to the movies during school days, during college days, because the college is to get over by 2:33, and we had enough time to go different places. So puja was, I think, kind of memorable for all of us because we had a lot of fun all these 3 days. In the morning, we would normally gather at a restaurant in Laimukra, and a lot of incidences had happened that time. There is a concept called puja girlfriends, where everyone would boast that they were hooked up with someone just for the sake of the pujas, and many of our friends did that. I think one incident we remember is that Shumon had invited someone, and rest of the gang was there, and during this whole 4 days he did not even speak to her, and then at the end of the puja he just said, I think, last sentence, bye. But I don't know why he even or I don't know why this girl came to date him in the first place. So a lot of important incidents. I think one other incident is that Piklu, I think, during this time had a favorite dress. It was high neck sweater with long scarf. He must have got the inspiration from the Kabhi Kabhi movie, and we guessed that he must have dressed that for someone special, maybe some puja interests, who knows. So in the evening, actually, we used to all go to Laimukra and gather at Sujoy's place, and from there we would either go to one of the Laimukra pujas, or would take a cab down to Police Bazaar, and from there we would either walk to Jail Road and spend the puja there, or we would go to Mo Prem and Garikhana. There were a couple of pujas. So at that point of time, actually, the group had grown quite big. Myself, Shumon, Shujoy, and Piklu, and then my elder brother Tinku had also joined them, and some other groups. The group had grown quite big, and puja time was quite a ruckus time. We got introduced to drinking and all at that age. Actually, one of the incidents was that I think we must have been in 11th grade, and we all the big group went to a restaurant, and they had ordered some alcohol, and then some of the friends asked my brother, hey, your younger brother is there, can he drink with you? He said he's okay, he can drink, this is puja time. But by that time Tinku was also part of our group, so no big deal. So the another incidents that I remember is that I think okay, so the thing is that one of the nights, the Navami nights, we were allowed to stay outside our home. So most of the time it would be, we would past midnight would end up either in Sujoy's house or Shumon's house. And one incident I do remember is that I think 79, this is 1981 or 82, and 79 Shillong had a riot. So there was a presence of CRPF in Shillong all through ever since 1979. And in one of these nights, I think this was past midnight, we were walking through, I think this is around Laban area, and Shumon had managed to grab one of the sticks from the CRPF man and run away with it. And before long, the CRPF guy ran after him and threw the sticks, and we all ran helter-skelter. Then we didn't know who everyone was. Finally, everyone just strolled along into Sumon's place, and we thought that, okay, what a night that was. Because if the CRPF would have caught any of us, they would have beaten us to, pulps. So I think this the 2 years of college that we spent in St. Edmunds was pretty awesome. We had a lot of fun incidences, and of course after that it was the time for the pre-university exam. So after those days, I came to Jadavpur, and Piklu went to Birsha Agriculture University in Ranchi. And by that time, actually, my brother Tinku was also there in Ranchi. So Piklu's new friends were, Tinku, Debuda, and Chandanadi. And there are a lot of stories, and probably Tinku will tell you more. But Tinku and Piklu used to come to my hostel pretty often. I mean, by that time, I think Mesho did not have a flat in Gold Green. So Piklu used to come pretty often whenever they had holidays or Saindai or, even normal weekends. And often they would come even when I was not there in the hostel, because during summer holidays or puja holidays when I'm in Shillong, Piklu and Tinku used to come. And many of my hostel mates, actually, they thought that Piklu and Tinku were a part of the university, which they were not. So that was pretty funny. So after my 12th, I went to Madras, and then from there I went to US. I didn't get to see much of Piklu because, and I would meet him only during the holidays when I used to come to Calcutta. I've got several pictures there. And but actually Tinku and I think Piklu, they were there together for many years in Kolkata, and they had a lot of fun. One thing that reminds me of Piklu is that Piklu had a very vivid memory. He used to remember every single student and their idiosyncrasies, and he would anytime there was a gathering, he would bring about stories about them which you would never remember, even up to 4 years, stories about you that you would not remember. He would bring up those stories. He would bring about stories about every single student there was there. He had like such vivid memory. I mean, that's why, and he would make friends so easily, and I think he had so many friends everyone. I mean, he was very sociable and always fun-loving, and I think he's a great company. So, you'd never get tired of him. I mean, he was a lot of fun. So, Piklu and Munmun came to my wedding. I think this is year 2000 to Silchar. I don't know if I've got to see him after that. I'm sure, he is the kind of character he is. I'm sure he's having fun somewhere, plenty of it. All right, so maybe I'll call him one of these days and see how he's doing. All right, bye-bye.